Today I'm going to tell you how to get your map featured in the Discovered tab in Fortnite Creative. Yo, it's Yerk, and today I wanted to share this blog post by Epic Games on how to get featured in the new Discovered tab. Their blog post reads, "Creators using the latest creative high-tech can become a featured map." Hey all, we're sending out the call to all of you creators out there to send us your best maps using some of our latest release Fortnite creative tech. We launched the new Discover menu recently, and it's been a great way to expose more maps to a wider group of players. With the introduction of the save point device and extra large islands, we put together this post to let you know what games we're looking for and the best way to get yourself featured. We'll be working to make the best games created more successful through more hands-on than usual incubation and mentoring. The key points to note here are that if you guys are building a map, you guys want to be using that XL grid island that has the thermometer. And you also want to be incorporating the save point device in one way or another. The other really cool thing is that they said that they will be working to make the best games more successful through more hands-on help from Epic. That right there is a massive opportunity, so I highly encourage you guys to submit a map for this contest, which is taking place from now through July 12th. Moving on to the next section of the blog post, Epic outlines what your map needs to have in order to submit it for this little contest. The requirements are, it needs to be on the extra large thermometer island, the save point device needs to be used, you want to incorporate some PvP, which is player versus player, or PvE, which is player versus entity, meaning like zombies or something like that, survival mechanic. Create deep goals for players to reach over time or within a single play session. Matchmaking needs to be enabled. Auto start lobbies needs to be enabled. You need to make sure that your game time limit is a long session length of 2 to 4 hours, but I suggest not putting one on here at all. So you guys need to be sure to build your map around those requirements, and if you don't have a code so you can't enable matchmaking, just ignore that requirement and make sure that you have all of the other ones, and if your map gets picked, Epic will enable matchmaking and give you a code. Then Epic went in depth telling you guys the best way to get featured in the Discovered tab. Keep in mind that these posts are written by the same people who are picking these maps, so it's probably a good idea to make your map around these suggestions that they provide. They said, what will give your map the best shot at becoming a featured creative map? Rock solid new player experiences. So great tutorials and onboarding so that players brand new to Fortnite could be able to jump in and understand what's happening. Then they also said you need to have deep and intuitive gameplay systems. For example, economy systems that let players interact with each other to become more powerful, are easy to understand, but are difficult to master. They could stay simple or include things like crafting and trading, and if you guys want a tutorial on how to set up crafting in your creative maps, click the card in the top right corner of the screen right now. They also need to have exciting and challenging player progression. Players need to feel rewarded for playing and improving in your game, whether that be giving them items or currency, or they need to just be progressing and getting better and leveling up, so to say. Players want to come back daily to keep working towards their goals, so incentivizing players that come back often. This could include mechanics like skill and leveling systems, character unlockables and chase items like houses, pets, or trophies, and unique ways to flex your skills or prowesses within your game. Another example would be like setting up divisions or arena style scoring systems and then saving the score. So that is what they are looking for, and if you make a map that fits any of that, then you guys want to submit it. They finish out the article saying, why now? Before the arrival of the XL islands and the spatial thermometer and the save point device, survival and large open world games were nearly impossible to build within Creative. Now, with many game-changing updates in the books, they think that they're at a place to start experimenting with these types of games. Well thought out, deep, and creatively experimental islands are the games of the future. How to participate? Submit your game in the creative featured content form by July 12th. Use the drop-down seasonal event. And remember that all submissions must be original work, and be sure to follow the creative featured content guidelines. I will leave a link to the creative featured form down in the comment section of this video. I just wanted to share this blog post with all of you to hopefully spread the word of this really amazing opportunity, but that is all I have for this one, so be sure to check out my other videos that are on screen now, subscribe for more creative content like this, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and as always, stay up.